The number of migrant crossings into the U.S. is down right now since last year's recorded highs. Still, it's not enough, says the man at ground zero of one of the country's busiest illegal border entries. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has actively led the fight to secure his state's borders, implementing programs like Operation Lone Star with the Texas National Guard and the Department of Public Safety. And he vows he won't be done until Texas's borders are 100% secure. NewsNation's border correspondent, Allie Bradley, talked exclusively with the governor. She joins us now live from Texas. Allie, some of the governor's plans have gotten into trouble in court. How does he plan to accomplish all this and even get past a lot of these legal challenges?
Yeah, we've watched the legal challenges, state and federal, for years now, front row seat, if you will, and we've watched those numbers also plummet, an 85% decrease for illegal crossings in the Lone Star State. But lower is not good enough. Despite the cartel stronghold on the southern border, Governor Greg Abbott tells me cartel doesn't control Texas. Texas controls Texas, and he's going to get those crossings down to zero.
If there are people coming our way, we want them to know something. You're not allowed to cross illegally in the state of Texas.
From buses to barbed wire and buoys, Texas Governor Greg Abbott says he's not done curbing illegal immigration at his borders until that number hits zero. Sitting down with NewsNation for an exclusive one-on-one interview, Governor Abbott outlined his plans for Operation Lone Star, the name of the mission he launched more than 3 years ago to deal with the influx of migrants at the border.
Allie, we got to, however, understand the context of all this. Let's assume Texas does succeed in reducing illegal immigration 100% into our state, which is our goal. All those terrorists, all those murderers, all those rapists, they're just going to go through New Mexico and Arizona and California.
To do that, it's full steam ahead with Operation Lone Star.
Our goal is to increase our presence on the border, increase our tools, increase the barriers on the border until we reduce illegal crossings 100%.
One of those barriers floats in the water. The governor says they'll expand those buoy barriers soon after winning a court ruling.
The Fifth Circuit Federal Court of Appeals just ruled that Texas is fully allowed legally to use those buoys in the river. Those buoys cost 1/10 of the cost of the border wall. And so you can expect to see an increase of the buoys in the Rio Grande River.
It's not just the border between Mexico that's a problem. The borders between states are proving problematic, too. The governor says illegal immigrants are coming through New Mexico and walking into El Paso. He says blocking off the neighboring state with razor wire will hit the cartel hard.
They're not able to make money in Texas like they are in New Mexico, Arizona, and California. And that's why after we put up the resistance that we did, the cartels took their business to those other states.
The state's other tactic involves busing migrants to sanctuary cities up north. Governor Abbott said he won't hesitate to start doing that again if crossings spike.
We're fully expecting to see a higher volume coming our way sometime in the coming months. And so we stand ready and prepared to start the busing operations again if people make the mistake of coming into the state of Texas. Our goal, however, is not to have to bus anybody because we want to deter anybody from even coming into the state of Texas.
But buses, buoys, and barbed wire may only help so much. In a recent NewsNation special, anonymous Border Patrol agents expressed another big concern.
We do not control the border. The cartel controls the border. Everything that we do is a reaction to things that they have planned. Usually we're chasing around pawns while the kings and queens are doing whatever they want.
Governor Abbott says that problem is up to the U.S. government to fix.
We've solved the Texas problem, but not the United States problem. That requires a new president to make sure that we are actually going to secure our border.
Now, Elizabeth, one of the most controversial operations that the governor was really rolling out there was that busing operation. Now, we mentioned there that that operation is on pause, but this is after the governor sent at least 102,000 migrants across the nation to sanctuary cities and spent more than $148 million of Texas taxpayer money to do that. Elizabeth.
Allie Bradley reporting live from Texas. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.